Time now for everybody's favorite guessing game, What's My Line? Brought to you by Dr. Jules Montagnier, the famous cosmetic chemist, creator of that popular trio, Stop-F Spray Deodorant. Oof, there goes perspiration. Its delightful spray mate, Poof Deodorant Body Powder. And Finesse, the new flowing cream shampoo. And now Dr. Jules Montagnier, originator of these three fine products, invites you to enjoy What's My Line?
A good start. Let's see what you can do with another challenger. Would you sign in, please, ma'am? Charlotte M. Charlotte M. Durov-Chalk, is that right? Very lovely orchid that you have there. You make it appear to be much brighter blossom than it really is.
Thank
Will you tell us where you're from?
Johnson City, New York.
Johnson City, New York?
That's right.
Ah, fine. You have some friends from Johnson City here with you, so have courage.
Thank
Will
you.
you go down and meet the panel, please?
Hello, Mr. Chuck. Is that right, Durov-Chalk?
That's right.
Hello.
Hello, glad to meet you.
All right.
Thank you. I'm used to yours.
All right, now, Mrs. Durov-Chalk, will you come here and sit down next to me? I think very probably you know that at this point, we have what we call the wild guess. The panel gets a chance to just pluck it out of the dark, as it were, and we always begin with Miss Kilgallen.
I think she's the head matron of a hospital.
Mr. Allen.
I think she's a Boy Scout den mother.
Miss Francis.
She has an enormously strong grip. I'm with Dorothy. I think she's a trained nurse.
Mr. Cerf.
I think she's the house mother of a sorority.
No, I'm afraid nobody has it, really, so we will let our viewers have a further look at Mrs. Durov-Chalk, and at the same time, we will tell them what her line is. All right, Mrs. Durov-Chalk, I think you know all the rules. Every no answer, we flip a card. 10 no's, $50, you've won the game. All right? Mrs. Durov-Chalk is self-employed. With that, we'll begin the general questioning with Steve Allen.
Mrs. Durov-Chalk, do you deal in a service of any sort?
Yes, I do.
Do people come to you?
Yes.
Am I the sort of person who might ever... Who might ever what? Who might ever visit your place?
Yes.
I am. If I were to make such a visit, could it possibly make me happy?
Yes.
Do you run in an establishment of some kind?
Yes.
Is, or are food and drink ever served there? Might people ever phone ahead to make reservations? Is yours the sort of place where a couple might drop in on Saturday night, let's say?
We're going to have a In the context of the question as it was asked, Mr. Allen, we've talked it over and we want to be very fair. So that's 1 down and 9 to go. Miss Francis.
Does health have anything to do with your work in any way?
Yes.
Would it be a place to go, your place, if you were tired and run down?
No, that's right. Actually, well, once again, we want to be very fair. We've talked this out. That makes it 2 down and 8 to go. Mr. Sir.
Miss Durov-Chalk, does this place that you run have anything to do with the state of holy matrimony? Would people be apt to come there if they were contemplating the perpetration of matrimony? I mean, legally.
3 down and 7 to go, Mr. Allen.
I just had a terrible thought. Would it be better if they were already married when they got to your place?
Yes, I would think so.
Does anything interesting and very happy happen at your place usually?
Yes.
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 Does it have anything to do with the flapping of storks' wings?
I beg your
The
pardon.
flapping of what? Stork wings?
Storks.
Yes.
Well, is it some sort of a maternity pavilion?
I think we would have to accept
think
it.
so.
She looks like she's run a wonderful place.
Mrs. Durov runs the maternity hospital in Johnson City, New York, right?
Right.
Well,
And you can be pretty tired and run down.
That's ex post facto. Well, Mrs. Durov, I'm sorry that we didn't give them more trouble.
Yes.
But you got a little prize there, and we hope you had fun, because that's the most important
Yes.
thing.
Thank
And
you.
thanks very much for being our guest.
Thank
It was
you.
nice to have you on What's My Line. Now we come to the special feature of our program, In just a moment, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to give you a preview look at one of our guests whose line our panel is going to be asked to try and identify on next...
Good night, Steve.
Good night, boys, and good night, Arlene.
Good night, boys, and good night, Dennis.
Good night, you African wolf, Mr. Daly.
And good night, ladies, and thanks for being with us on What's My Line.